Welcome to Barça Vibes, your ultimate destination for everything Blaugrana. If you are new here, make sure to follow the channel or subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest updates, match reactions, and transfer news from the world of FC Barcelona. Today, we are diving deep into Barcelona's exciting 3-1 preseason victory over Vissel Kobe in Japan. A match that gave us a glimpse into Hansi Flick's early plans, the rise of some young talents, Rashford's debut performance, and the much-anticipated debut of goalkeeper Joan García. Grab your coffee, Barca family. We have got a lot to talk about. So let's start with what happened on the pitch in Kobe. Barca looked refreshed, focused, and hungry, and they delivered a confident 3-1 win in front of a vibrant Japanese crowd. Eric García, yes, the centre-back, found the net with a strong header from a corner, reminding everyone that he is still having a role to play. Then came the sensational Roony Bardghji, the 18-year-old Swedish winger who is already turning heads this preseason. His movement, composure, and that clinical finish showed exactly why he is considered one of Europe's most exciting prospects. And how about Pedro Fernández, or as many are now calling him, Dro? The youngster sealed the win with a calm finish, capping off a solid team performance and leaving fans buzzing with excitement. Flick's Barca didn't just dominate the scoreboard, they controlled possession, pressed aggressively, and showcased a tactical structure that felt very German, organized, intense, and ruthless in transitions. Now let's talk about the man everyone wanted to see in goal, Joan García, the new signing from Espanyol. With Ter Stegen staying back in Barcelona ahead of his surgery and his captaincy controversy swirling around, this was the perfect chance for Garcia to step up, and he did not disappoint. Garcia looked composed throughout the first 45 minutes. Clean handling, great distribution, and even a couple of strong saves that almost kept a clean sheet if it wasn't for an error from Kubasi giving away the only goal we conceded. One thing that stood out was how huge he was inside the post, and with time his leadership potential will be much more clearer. Of course, it's early days yet, but if Flick is looking for a keeper who can command the box and play out from the back, Joan García is taking the right boxes so far. And also the way he was sweeping the back line was elite. Let's hope he can show more in his subsequent games. Now let's take a closer look at Roony Bardghji, who scored one and was arguably the man of the match together with Pedro. His movement of the ball was electric. He drifted in from the right, combined beautifully with the midfielders, and seemed to always make the right decisions. This is a player who looks ready to compete at the highest level. Barca fans have been desperate for a wide player with flair and finishing ability who can substitute Yamal, and Roony just might be that guy. And not forget, this kid is only 18, and it is looking like Hansi Flick is already trusting him, and you can expect him to be a regular feature this season, and maybe even La Liga coming on from the bench. Another bright spot, Pedro Fernández, or Dro as he is nicknamed, scoring the third goal. Dro showed us why La Masia is still alive and thriving. His positioning, vision, and decision making were very impressive for someone who just got promoted from the youth setup. He is only 17, but confidence he played with. Linking up with first teammates and taking risks shows he's not just happy to be there, he wants to stay there. Marcus Rashford's long-awaited Barca debut also came on. He entered at halftime but exited just 33 minutes later. A short cameo but full of purpose. Rashford admitted he felt good, calling it wonderful to play in front of the fans and saying the minutes he played helped him adapt. Crucially though, Coach Flick warned him to improve in one key area, hinting that tactical discipline and movement of the ball are still being worked on. Fleeting but positive, Rashford didn't light up the start sheet, but his energy levels, seamless tactical and post-match optimism suggest he is ready for the next steps. With better conditioning and with him, expect more impact performances as the tour continues. Tactically, this was classic Flick. Press high, recover quickly, and transition with pace. The midfielders gave the team balance, while the fullbacks helped push high to provide width. Flick is clearly testing different players, but the structure he's building looks solid. It's no longer just about individual brilliance, it's about systematic dominance. This tour isn't just about fitness, it's Flick's chance to decide who stays, who goes, and who is ready to fight for a place. Up next, Barca is going to face FC Seville. Expect much more sharpness from the players in that game. This win gives Barca a perfect start to the preseason and plenty of positives to build on. So there you have it, coolers. A 3-1 win in Japan. Youth stepping up, a new keeper settling in, and early signs of a Flick-led second season. What do you think of Roony Bardghji's performance? Do you think Joan García can challenge for the #1 spot in Ter Stegen's absence? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned to Barça Vibes for more exclusive content, analysis, and breaking news. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow Barça fans. Visca El Barça, and see you in the next one. Vamos!